Boy, God has shown me grace. I feel closest to Him when we're playing worship. And if you can get any better than that, I feel closer still when the entire congregation is worshiping together. We're kind of like flowers, if I can use that analogy, that when we are all worshiping together, all the flowers open up and it's beautiful.
God has shown me that I don't have to rely on myself for talent or for gifts or for emotion. He supplies it. It's a wonderful experience to be able to say that God is in control of your life. And in those brief moments where He is, where I let Him be, I feel so fulfilled that I wish I felt that way all the time. So I'm grateful for the worship experience that I get to have on the worship team and to be able to participate and lead worship. It's a privilege and an awesome one at that.
Through worship, God demonstrates so many things to me of the things that He wants me to do in my life, to get closer to Him, and it's an opportunity for me to just reflect on the busyness that I have and just get away from that and really worship Him. I absolutely love it. Don't have a whole lot of time to do it, but when I can, it's great.
I think He's shown me how to come close to Him when I'm going through things that are really difficult, because I have a tendency to pull away or to not open up, and I do that in some of my relationships as well. So I think in doing that, it kind of forces me to, in worshiping, it forces me to draw near to Him and open myself up to His, just like the healing process and just to be, I know during those times especially He wants to be near us. So
I just want to encourage everyone to open your heart to Jesus, and He will open your heart to worship, and it'll change your life.
Leading worship for me has really made me think more about my own worship experience and what my relationship with God is like at the time. It's made me evaluate it more, because if I'm leading others in worship, I need to make sure my own relationship with God it's close, and I need to make sure that I have open communication with Him at that time.
But every little thing is important in worship, and you want everybody in the congregation to experience the presence of God.
This is kind of the miracle of worship that happens every time I'm engaged in it. I walk away changed and full of faith.
Just the passion that He gives me when I have that one-on-one connection with Him in worship, that alone is it's a really great testimony.
I think God has shown me in worship is not to be afraid, and not to be scared of who's looking around or who's watching or what people think. And it's all just about, it's just all about Him, and just putting your all into, worshiping and, casting everything that's, that week, that, what burden or problem you had or hard time you had that week, that you've been broken down from there, and just giving it to Him on that morning, and just throwing it up there and letting Him take care of it for you. And
when I go to church, if I have a problem, when I come out, I feel a lot better, because I feel like Jesus helps me.
Well, for me, worship is about community with God, and it's about peace that comes on me when I'm in worship, and how God just kind of goes into my spirit and my soul at those moments. It's very, very intimate and a close period of time between me and God.
So I've learned from that, that it's certainly not about me, and to try to focusing on the music in a way helps me focus on on God, on His purpose. And it's been a blessing. I mean, it's been a blessing for me. It's been a great lesson in it, and it's also been an opportunity. I didn't really expect to have any kind of place in music again, and this has been an unexpected and wonderful blessing.